So Magic Collect is a spell that is the best spell you'll never use now in sandbox mode. Because it was my favorite spell. And now it's become the most retarded thing you can cast because it takes mithril. Yes, you can buy mithril. Not the point. Also for potions, which is usually something I craft. So I don't want to craft potions anymore. I don't like to craft them, I like to buy them. Because really, 1 coin for 4 potions, for 3 potions, is a good deal. I do not find that to be a bad deal at all. Oh, hi. Warrior's Book. Oh, the new guy could use that because his warrior skills are actually kind of shit. 10. So I can get him up to 19. Yeah. I really need to put some more torches down around here. So there you go. So all these dwarves are going to be busy replacing shit over and over again until the next wave, I guess. Because I hollowed out a respectable area. Why would you ever buy mithril? Because you can't find any more, that's why. Well, here's the thing. When you get 5 portals opening up and you kill all of them, you'll get like 20 to 30 coins. Guaranteed. Maybe even more. I've gotten 35 coins in a raid before. So it isn't like coins... Every 45 minutes you're going to be guaranteed an influx of like 20 coins. So as long as you kill them all and have decent defenses, which I do have, and so I should kill them. Just all depends on how you set yourself up, I guess. There's coal down here too, and down here, and yes, I want to get all of it. We're only at 21 coal, which sucks. There you guys go. Yeah, just mill about this area and replace all these. I hope so. That'd be great. Even though I need the coal to do it. Here. I could put more torches down. I don't need to put this many, like I said before, but... Can never have enough, I guess. I've never needed mithril that bad. When you want to outfit all your dwarves with all mithril armor, you might need that much. Although sometimes I'll just buy a whole suit of mithril armor outright. It'll cost you like 180 coins to do that or something like that. But I've done it just because I had the coins. I had 600 coins, okay, when I was playing the Egypt map, because the Egypt map actually took me 45 hours to beat. And I just kept getting a ton of coins. I had nothing to spend them on, so I was buying mithril suits at that point. And yeah, I spent all the coins on a few suits, and I was down to 100 coins. Then I just bought a bunch of potions. Because potions are useful. I never ran out. Oh. I want to harvest the iron behind this, but I kind of like just having this little pool here, though I've never fished yet. I mean, I fished in the game. I haven't fished in this area. Because I kept getting other foods. I missed a torch here. Egypt, I was trying to do the achievement. I am Pharaoh, and it was broken. It didn't work for me. I put a totem in the pyramid, blocked off the only exit with a door. Comfort rating was 68% when I put a few beds down and a bunch of banners. So it was livable. Plus, I took down the totem in the other fortress, so I only had 1 fortress in the pyramid, and I still didn't get I am Pharaoh. So that achievement has to be broken, because I can't figure out how to get it. I spent hours trying to figure out how to do that, and at the end of the day, I just fucking gave up. Because I was pissed off. You know, I have burnt almost 100 dirt. Despite all the dirt that I didn't harvest here. It's like I used it all and just replacing all that stuff. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I was new and I was trying to finish the campaign, you know. Look at all this coal you guys haven't picked up yet. I almost want to cast the imps, even though it's going to cost me reagents that I don't want to burn. I mean, like, let me show you the fucking spell. Like, imps take green crystals and blue crystals. This is why I haven't cast them yet. I don't like burning my crystals like that. Although I don't necessarily need them for anything else right now. I still don't like wasting them. I only need them for the mithril staves, and I've already made 3 of them. So, I mean, I technically don't need these. I could cast it just once. But I mean, look, you don't get that many crystals, and it just really bugs me. That you have to waste crystals on imps. Just, like, brains, nobody gives a fuck. Bones, fine. Like, if it was just the brains and crystals, I'd be fine with that. No. If it was 4 bones, 4 brains, and the crystal, I'd be fine. And yeah, the pink crystal. But the fact that it's blue crystal and green crystal pissed me off. I can edit it. I know how to edit. Yeah. I'm just saying. Now I can cast imps. I don't have it on my hotbar, actually. But I should put it there. Yeah. Here. Everybody loves imps, but that just burned reagents. Yeah. You went down there, smacked the mushroom, and didn't pick it up. You dick. I want to say these stalactites help encourage the crystals to grow. I don't know that for sure. I'm making that up, but I want to say it does. Yeah. Because all that really actually is just mineral deposits, not really whatever, but... Well, crafting, you know, keeps my workers working and crafting. Working, crafting, working and crafting, building, working and building, crafting and building, working, crafting and building, sleeping, or we can just set them all around the table and have them stuff their face with beer. How about that? Yeah. I think about 120, maybe, and growing, something like that. How many hours I got in the game? Mushrooms! I want these mushrooms. You're teasing me with them. I gotta dig up there and get them. Mushrooms! I want the mushroom. Oh, mushroom. Gotta get the mushroom. I should stop. I really should. I thought I played a lot with 87, but yeah. Actually, I've played this longer than I wanted to. I was gonna stop at 1 hour and 30, and it's now 1 hour and 38. So I've been playing for 98 minutes tonight. But I got the next wave coming soon. Maybe I'll play till the next wave. Imps have a certain number of trips they take, and then they vanish. But it'd be great if they lasted twice as long. I know how to edit that. I saw where the files are in this game, and I know how to edit recipes. I should make the imps not take crystals, but just take bones. 40+ hours on Egypt made me a little derpy. Well, I did. I spent like, it was like 42 or 48 hours, like something like that. Somewhere between 40 and 50. I want to say it was 42, but then my brain says 48 maybe. I don't remember. So it was, we'll say it was mid-40s. I was trying to build in the damn pyramid, and it didn't work. Alright, you guys are going down here to pick up something. I don't know what you're picking up, but great. You got nothing to do? Wow. Well, I'll give you something to do. I'm gonna go mine down here. How about that? Right here, there's coal that we need. The whole point of doing this whole thing was coal. The whole point of doing this whole thing. Redundancy rules, man. I'm going to craft more ladders. And we're going to go down this way. And you guys are going to pick up all the coal. It's not called cheating, it's called modding. Don't you know what a mod is? Because I know what a mod is. And I was gonna make a mod that changed some recipes around because I didn't like the way they did some of them. Okay, let me know if you think this mod is fair. I was going to change the requirement to cook food, just food, to wood instead of coal. So everything you craft in the oven food-wise was going to then take only wood, because I always thought that wood should be used to craft food and not coal. You think that's a fair mod? Because I know how to do it, and I was going to do it. People like to mod the games to suit their playstyles, right? Well, you know. I do love the imps, because as you mine, they come around and collect the shit. It is really useful. I admit that. And those files are client-side. So in multiplayer, you can play with different mods, and the other person could have totally different recipes than you if they've modded the game. Because it's client-side. Did I just bury my imp and he died? I did. God damn it. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You could make mithril armor craft by leaves. That's cheating. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that because it's against the spirit of the game. But there are some things I feel the game should have that it doesn't have. Some recipes I feel aren't fair. You know. But I was gonna make a mod and post it, but I haven't done that yet. If people want the mod, they can use it. If they don't want it, they don't have to. No one forces you to use a mod that you don't want to use. If some people are against mods, that's fine. Don't use mods. I don't normally use mods either. But playing this game for as long as I have, I know that some things could use some tweaking. And it wouldn't change the game. At least not bad. It'd probably change it for the better. I'm the kind of guy who will play the game to death and then decide if something needs to be changed for the good of the game. The developers don't seem too keen on making changes. They're always like, yeah, we like the linear stuff, yeah, we like this. It's like they give you the polite way of saying go fuck yourself, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know. I'm not controlling a guy who's a miner right now, and that bugs me. Okay, 30 minutes to the next wave. Yeah. Pick up all that stuff, guys. Warrior's Book. Dude. I like that. I'll use it in a minute. I'm busy right now. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do torches every 6. That's just kind of a thing I do. Admitted this game isn't just single player, it's also multiplayer, but the multiplayer isn't really fully implemented. The multiplayer is quite broken. You can't even start the game in multiplayer. You have to play single player, upgrade the portal, cast the spell, and look for people. You can't just start a room like in most games. It's like, what were they thinking? They weren't. This is a lazy port from a mobile game. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the game. I'm just calling the game what it is. A lazy port. I haven't checked out how the devs interact with the community in this game, but could definitely use a lot of tweaking. Yes, could. Pause. Oh. You're fine. I got this. We got this, guys. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. I'm not saying the devs are complete dicks, but I am saying that I don't like some of their choices. It feels like they made these choices early in development when it was mobile. and they don't feel like making the changes now because it would be a lot of work. So when they got the green light on Steam and on GOG to post the game, they didn't want to make too many big changes. And it feels like multiplayer was just tacked in there just to sell more copies, and it's not fully implemented. The only reason I'm going back here is because I see coal. And I'm going to need coal. There's a lot of iron I'm not picking up right now, but I need this coal. Ah, mushrooms. This is just the way I see it. This isn't exactly their views, but it's how I have interpreted it. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is where it needs to be. There you go. So the multiplayer aspect isn't implemented right. It sucks. Just absolutely sucks. There's no way to sugarcoat it. You should be able to start a multiplayer game. Okay? You should be able to look for people. You should be able to pause during multiplayer if both people agree to pause. Like you hit the pause button, then it has a pop-up that says this player would like to pause, and then you both pause. You can't pause. So even if you're in the biome without an opponent, you can't pause in the biome. So, like, what if you gotta take a shit? Like tough shit if you gotta take a shit. Like, you gotta take a quick shit because you can't pause in the fucking biome. And if you save the game, i.e. if you back out of the game, you know, that's it. If you back out of the game, then you're out of the biome. It won't save you in the biome at all. So, that's bullshit. I think they did it because multiplayer, you know, and if you back out of the biome, you have to rejoin somebody's multiplayer game, right? That's how they're thinking. No, they're not thinking. The multiplayer aspect isn't coded right. It's, like I said, this game is a lazy port to PC from mobile. Okay, so as I'm ranting, you're typing, so yeah, I just like the multiplayer aspect. When I see the big, we have multiplayer, it was rather confusing trying to get into it, and I'd already completed 3 of the 4 worlds or so. I was sort of disappointed with that, what it turned out to be. Yeah, it just feels like it did it to sell copies. They have multiplayer is like them saying, hey, you know, we're pretending that we're making changes to the game. If the multiplayer aspect was better, I'd give this game a lot better score. And I don't like multiplayer, but I would still give the game a lot better score. I'd say, yeah, the campaign is lazy. It's just a big, gigantic tutorial, and they know it, and they've basically said that. They've basically told people, you're not supposed to play the campaign more than once. And I'm like, why? Some people like playing the campaign. They like going to the Egypt map. They like going to whatever map, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, we don't care if you want the campaign to be changed and tweaked. We just don't care. We don't care because you're not supposed to play it more than once. And it doesn't matter anyway because sandbox can be used. You can go to sandbox mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I should put one here. And by one, you know what I mean. A thing. Yeah. So you select dwarf control. I want to put one here. We need to have one here. It was tiny, so you dig into the frost shit super quick. You can go horizontal that far, and then you have these little pockets with chests. Yeah, that's the ice biome, the ice multiplayer biome. Yeah, it's actually kind of fun to go into that, but it's just not implemented right. Guys attacking that. Oh jeez. Uh-oh. See, I don't have good armor, so they're good weapons but no good armor, which is a little upsetting. And I'm on a quest for coal, so I'm on a quest for the good stuff to build the good armor, you know. That's why you get an iron. Iron's a staple. You see iron, you get it. You need the chest to get any reasonable amount of wood. Yeah, you'll find them. It was pathetic, to be honest, but I'll never try again. That was the ice elf zone. If you play the other biome, the forest biome, you start above ground and there's tons of trees. I haven't tried the third biome, but it looks like a mushroom biome, so it looks like you're just underground again. So I don't have a need to try that one again because I don't see a need to. It's like, yeah, I've been to the mushroom biome once. I don't want to go to it again right now. I could get the stone, but what's my stone count at? 256? I'll get it. Won't hurt anything. And they had this new block type that was super tough to... Yeah, it was. It was just to be annoying. It was like temporary barriers that you could destroy, but it took forever. I hated that. Yeah. They're just randomly in the way. Yeah. That's just a new block type. That's specific to biomes. Yeah. There, you guys can put that down. I've gotten a decent amount of coal. 117, but it's gonna go by quick. 2 coal per every single piece of mithril that I craft, so that's not gonna be a lot of mithril or gold. You know. The biome could be fun in multiplayer because it's a challenge. You're supposed to get there and do the most damage first. So resources are everywhere. It's not a bad concept, but it has no good it's implemented. It has no good implementation. Here, put that down there. Place this iron. Only 100 coal though with all of this. All this zone right here, and only 100 coal. There's probably more over here, because there's some over here. So I'm guessing that if I mine this way, I'll find more. Couldn't hurt. I could start from here and mine this way. Try to find out. Yeah. So we know multiplayer it's not broke. It works. But it's just not... It's not right yet. And I can't multiplayer if I'm on the GOG version, which I am. I can't multiplayer with anyone on the Steam version. Because you have to add them. I know Steam people, they have to be on your Steam friend list. But here on GOG, I don't see anyone when I go to add person. So, and even me adding this game to the Steam library as a non-Steam game, even though it's a Steam game, it's not the Steam version. I couldn't find anyone. So that just bothered me. I was like, yeah, I can't. It doesn't connect. It doesn't join like that. It's got to be specific. Yeah, let's put one here. Well, there was iron this way, but maybe the coal's over here. It's not that I'm mad about this game. I'm playing this game, obviously. But I really wish there was just more to it. I'm doing the sandbox, but I don't know like how long it'll keep my interest. I'm doing the sandbox for one big reason. I want to build a nice big castle-ish type thing with a bunch of steel. And the only way to do that's in sandbox mode, and maybe visit the biome once in a while. And there's a crystal here. Let's go this way. Probably get that. Get some coal. 3 pieces probably isn't worth going down there for right now. I want those mushrooms. Alright, but whatever. I've coaled it out. And my sheepies need some attention now. I had 7 sheep here. I killed one. The other one hasn't respawned yet. 5 quid. Ah, you're a Brit. I got it on sale for $10 myself. So, you know, it was half off actually on GOG, and it's normally $18.50 I think. So about $10. Yeah. I mean, for a mobile game, almost $19. We'll just say $19 for a mobile game. $19. That's asking a huge amount of money. This game, since it's a huge ass time sink, you'd think it would be, I don't know, it's just a big time sink. You'd think it would be $5 or $10, maybe $10. You know, it's hard to say. Okay, I was gonna craft actually these windows. Actually, I say actually. Hold up, actually. I was gonna do how many of these windows? 7 of these windows. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can craft some glass. Yeah. Scott's Hamburg, after all. I was gonna guess you were gonna be Manchester. There's only 2 cities in England, dude. London and Manchester. Joke. Like, you don't live anywhere else. It's either one of those 2 cities. I mean, those are the only big major metropolitan areas in the entire country. If you live in York, I mean, what's your biggest city? You know, York? Like, is York a city in York? I think it is. But, like, it's York City, York, right? It's, there. Let's get some backdrop going on here. This isn't part of the town. Oh. I was gonna build some dudes down here for aesthetic purposes. Cut, already cut. You're not already cut. I need to kill you, though, because you're bunched up like that. Yeah. Unfollowed. I live near Edinburgh, you bitch. We have more than just one city. Alright. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, 1 hit, you kill the sheep. I forgot your weapons are much better now. If you had shittier weapons, they would just move, but now the sheep are bunched up. And need to watch that. I should capture another sheep, I guess. Okay, guys, get that wood. Go get some wood. This pit, it doesn't mean anything anymore. I hollowed it out for another defense purpose, but there's no point to it now. I've got defenses over here. York is a city, yes. It's also northern England. It's like, what do you want to call it? A province of England. It's, you have York, you know. But like Edinburgh. You can't even pronounce Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Give me a break. Edinburgh. Go fuck yourself. It's Edinburgh. I'm rude to everybody, dude. You can't live with that. No. Alright, there you go. We're gonna put this backdrop down here. Go. I'll pronounce it the way I want to. Damn it. It's like Edinburgh. That don't make any sense. Why you guys are hungry? Uh-oh. I didn't actually want to put that many down. Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move this over here. This is gonna be this is the border. This is actually the border. So the sheepy farm's gonna have to move. I have to capture new sheep. There's always some new sheep though, right? There's a warthog over there. There's some sheepies. Yeah, I can capture some new sheepies. Look at this. I flattened this whole area out and it became my tree farm. This is a gigantic tree farm. I harvest this one time and I'll get like 300 logs out of it. Yeah. How many times can I unfollow? Just keep hitting the button. I joke with everybody. Build brick wall, build brick wall, build brick wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all the ones I have. Damn. I'll have to craft more of these. There. Takes water. What else am I going to use my water for? Hi, Angry Bird. How you doing? Oh, boy. I'm actually going to have to craft 9 of these. Aren't I? 9 big windows. Yeah. That's a lot of windows, man. A lot of windows. Just hope the gargoyles don't get any fresh ideas and start attacking this shit in here and coming through. It's like, those little bastards, you know.